he spots up, okay, and then he can back you up underneath the hoop. I mean, it's just devastating, his offense.
McHale goes to work on Curry.
Okay, so what are you going to do? Kick him out of the league, or are you going to just try to work with him? And I think that's what Doc is doing. He's not really focusing in on what he doesn't want to do. It's what he can do well, and he's one of the best players in the league.
Curry, number 2 3-point shooter in the league, as Paul kind of stumbles, able to collect himself and knock down the mid-range.
Takes a foul. Now, hopefully that foul helps the Suns as the game goes along.
Book gets a clean look, and
that's right up Devin's alley.
And 35 in the victory down in the bubble. Kaminsky on the drive, a little running jump hook.
I think that's one of the criticisms from a lot of people, although a good record, but really their schedule has not been stellar. And so it remains to be seen how good they really are.
DA with quick putback.
And if he's guarding Devin, you got to get him off of him, setting screens and doing some other things.
Well, that's what allowed Portland to get some separation. Here's the drive and kick. Shards plays the passing lane beautifully, gets the steal. Cam.
But he can't beat the Suns by himself. The Suns are going to have to just continue based on what they did against Milwaukee, Taylor. Stay patient, stay in the game.
Acknowledging that there were some shortcomings and adjustments that needed to be made at the half, is Twan Moore able to run it up off the glass. As the Suns with some team rebounding, find it away from Howard. Payne on the drive, snakes his way right to the rim.
You know, to be a young player and expectations involved, and he can flat out defend.
23-year-old leads the NBA in deflections as Dario takes a little handoff from CP3. Paul weaves his way through traffic, sets up Cam on the drive, gives a pass to Dario.
But right there in the paint is where he's very valuable.
He comes up with a steal. Sets up Etuan for the easy 2.
He's a professional scorer. That's what he is.
Beautiful pocket pass from CP3.
Or Maurice Lucas.
Kevin Willis.
Xavier McDaniel. Kevin Willis. Larry, they call him Mr. Mean Smith. I mean.
Here's Cam. Nice behind the back move. On the attack. And Cam with the finish and the foul. Here's Cam. Nice behind the back move. On the attack. And Cam with the finish and the foul. Intent is there in the midst of a very tough 4-game road trip that will close out against the league's best Utah on Monday.
Penetration from Devin. They recover extremely well.
Here's Moore, sets up the flyby by Danny Green and delivers the 3-point corner hit. Again, we really haven't seen Etuan catch fire from 3 the way he is capable of. His Book gets banged around inside. The more the better as he gets the finish and the foul. Cameron Payne inside. That'll get blocked by Embiid, but score the hoop. Goal 10.
And the reason why I say it gives them an advantage because most guys are used to guarding guys that's right-handed, and they play defense that way.
Book able to blow past Green. Little victory celebration of sorts. Book probing the defense. Step back. Got it.
Well, now Embiid latching on to Chris Paul.
Ooh, he walked.
Here goes Mikal Bridges crashing, and I'll tell you what.
Al, when's the last time you saw 2 centers up there as front runners?
Dario, great job. Kind of stumbled, but was able to maintain this Suns team, this training staff. As Book on the drive, gets a tough left-hand finish. Cali. Beautiful pass inside. DA up and in. 17.5 points per game, shooting 56%, 60%, I beg your pardon, from beyond the arc before he went down inside DA. It's tied up there by Embiid.
But that's an opportunity for DA. Chris Paul showing he's getting hot here.
Tough drive. Harris with 10 points in his 20 minutes. Here's Bridges. Booker fading, firing. Drops it in. Suns quick pass up ahead to Book. Tied up, drops it off to DA, runs the floor, and there you go. Third Tar Heel ever to win an NCAA and 3 NBA titles, joining big game James Worthy and MJ. Suns out of the timeout, lob up top, and an easy finish for DA. Here's McKell in a drive. Touch pass sets up CP3. Corner three, yes. Paul on a bench. Cameron Payne is checked in. Book rising up from long range. Got it.
The focus from Doc Rivers seems to be get the ball to Seth Curry for some good looks, and he's produced, and Tobias Harris.
Book sees the angle. Don't want to give him the left hand. Cam back to Dario. Sets and fires out of the corner. Won't get it. Long rebound. Gets it back. Book inside. Hammered and fouled from behind by Danny Green. And that'll put Devin Booker at the line.
Anything below 87% for Devin, I think in his mind, is a disappointment.
Season opening. Goes on the attack with a finish and the foul.
Anything below 87% for Devin, I think in his mind, is a disappointment.
Season opening. Goes on the attack with a finish and the foul. Book thought about the long three, but Thybulle closing out. Instead, I'm just going to take you to the cup with the left hand.
Thybulle is not strong enough to deal with Devin.
Cam on the drive. He just grabbed and fouled there by Thybulle.
Suns have been stepped on for a few years now, and a lot of times, even though your coaches say, hey.
Well, gets a Saric screen.
You really doesn't need a screen with Thybulle. I think Book can get his shot off on him any time. There's Cam.
Embiid trying to dig in, but Dario once again makes a beautiful defensive play.
Yeah, Dario's making him think about the post-up and not just be comfortable in catching the ball.
Here's Cam, able to turn the corner, gets cut off there by Embiid. Boy, he had a great look. Fires it out to Dario, who's got a better one, who delivers with a three-point strike.
He's massive, people. I mean, when I say massive, massive. You stand next to him, he's all but 7'1", 7'2", with 9 minutes almost left in this game. It's plenty of time.
Etuan turns the corner, runs it up high off the glass.
No, he did. No, he did not do that. Timeout from Doc Rivers said, you know what, I'm going to get guys around Embiid. We're going to go to him every time. So far, it's paid dividends.
Dario slips down the lane, gets the finish nonetheless.
Dario Saric.
Embiid puts it on the floor. Saric, great hands, pokes it away. Up ahead to Crowder, who hammers it down on the break.
Saric knows the move. Devin's got to find a way to get the ball. And as I noted, Ben Simmons would be guarding him in this fourth quarter.
Look, turns the corner, gets the contact per game. That is the best, ranking second in field goal percentage defense. Harris gets deep post position. Pass inside off the mark, stolen away by CP3.
Just in the right place at the right time. Simmons couldn't grab it.
Paul off the baseline, yes. Okay.
Hey.
Shot clock at 3. Hey! Booker goes. Boom. Philadelphia. Paul delivers a slip pass inside to DA, who hammers it down.
From the Suns in the second half. Suns fans, this team is coming of age and just learning how to win. DeAndre's got to know if he just goes up, he's going to get fouled on that play. I mean, you catch the ball right there. You got to, because right now it forces that guy to do that.
Off Jefferson.
Getting it done. Best three-point shooting team. Their best passing team right now is just getting it done.
We've got the players on this year's roster who afford us the ability to win games just like this.